Hello everybody, it's vanburman here. Welcome back to another video today. Now I have been recently looking at monitors, wanting to get a new one as my main display. I'll start by saying that this is not one of the monitors that I decided to have a look at for that purpose, but I stumbled across it, and actually, in fact, I have ordered the new monitor, so I'll probably do a video on that when it does arrive. Hopefully this one's not broken, but maybe we'll talk about that another time. So the reason I wanted to look at this, I just searched the G-Sync monitors, because as we know, the ones with G-Sync, most people's choice, or the better choice, is an NVIDIA graphics card. I'm just going to say that. Even though, you know, FreeSync is well widely available, I think pretty much every monitor, or the last 3 monitors I've had, have all been FreeSync enabled. So, you know, that is available for the AMD cards, but NVIDIA have their own G-Sync modules that, you know, cost between $200 and $300 or so, I've heard. So, you know, that pushes the price of the other monitors that have the G-Sync component in there up, naturally. Now, I was just having a skim at this. I wanted to see exactly how it was able to, you know, project the 165 Hertz. Now, this video is not about that. It's about the marketing that they do for monitors and just sort of how they try and portray it with their examples. So we're going to look at it together, look at the page together, and just going to pick out a couple of choice bits that we have here. So this monitor is, an ROG Asus 165 Hz G-Sync 1 millisecond 1440p monitor. So pretty good, and actually I guess for £600 it's 27 inch. You know, it's alright, to be fair. I feel like if it was anything around the 500 mark for that is pretty decent for that, especially that brand. So, but anyway, we're not talking about the prices as such. So all this stuff is, you know, marketing blurb. It was more sort of this overview section that I wanted to really bring up, and just, you know, where to realise, maybe they can realise that marketing maybe can be done a little bit better. So here we have the fact that it's actually overclockable to 165 Hz. So I'm guessing out of the box we're running at, what, 144 Hz, and then you can overclock it further if your cables allow you. And it's saying it's the world's first 165 Hz. Whether that's worth the jump from 144 to 165, you know, the law of diminishing returns would say that it's probably not. 1 millisecond response time is good though, and obviously I know the ROG monitors are pretty decent. So yes, how they've tried to show this is quite funny. So anyway, we have here the WQHD, 1440p and Full HD, and they've done a side-by-side comparison. Now, I'm not being funny, but that Full HD is probably more like, what, 560, 480p rather than 1080p. You know, there's a dramatic difference there. And don't get me wrong, you would notice a difference between the two, for sure. But for me, that's got to be like 4K, and then that's got to be HD if you want to have that kind of dramatic comparison. Because look, you've got clarity there, and just like no clarity here at all. Which those of you that have used, well, almost everyone will know that, you know, Full HD is actually pretty decent. Like, it's not a bad resolution at all. And here they're talking about having 77% more on screen. I don't know, I'm no expert, but I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's not right. Because for there to be 77% more, like even 1080p to 4K is 10 times 1080p, or sorry, 4K is 4 times 1080p, although even not quite. Oh, is it? No, not quite. Not at all, in fact. But, you know, that's about the roundabout way of doing it, which would only be 75% more. And they're saying that the difference is that they're 75% more, which is incorrect. I think that's incorrect. I'm fairly certain that's incorrect. We've then got a nice little picture here of how you show frame rates. Now, look, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying as though it's misleading or, you know, that it's, you know, that they've necessarily got a better way to show you the difference in frame rates, because chances are you're looking at it on a, you know, 60 hertz monitor, so they can't show you, you know, actual images. They can't show you a video. But, you know, here they've got, like, the 60 hertz is, like, proper blurry. And then you've got the 120 hertz, which is slightly blurry. And then the last bit, where there's less movement going on anyway, is, you know, picture perfect. So I just find it quite funny that that's how it goes. It does say now that the 165 hertz only works with the DisplayPort, which is correct. And only GTX graphics cards over 960 apparently can do it. So here they've got two frame rates as well, with one with a naval boat, and one here with a crisis-looking fellow, to show you the frame rates. Once again, guys, still images, not great for showing frame rates. Just say it is better. Competitive gamers use it, etc., etc. You know, you don't have to. Oh, I don't know. I don't know who came up with this marketing material, but it's quite funny. And then we've got the whole. Then we've got the screen tearing thing, which is of course G-Sync's main selling point. In fact, obviously, the monitor's refresh rate is dynamic and changes depending on what's being given to it to stop any stutters and tears and that sort of stuff. So here they've clearly not taken a screenshot of something that's screen tearing. You can even tell. You can see where the lines are. You know, they've cut a section out and then moved it across. But yeah. That's one of the less egregious examples. That's actually, you know, a way of showing it, I suppose. Crosshair overlay, well, whatever you think about that sort of stuff, I don't know. An FPS counter built into the screen, I guess that's pretty cool, to be fair. No need to have any software there, so that's good. What else have we got here? I don't know if there's anything here. They've obviously just lightened and darkened the picture. Yeah, higher contrast. Once again, depends on really what the monitor you're looking at it on can do. And G-Sync reduces input lag. Does it? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. But yeah, they're saying it does. And cinema mode, better for watching films. Don't know about that. Not too sure. Multi-display gaming at its finest, I guess, because, you know, it has, you know, pretty thin bezels. It would actually be pretty good for multi-monitor setup. So that one's fair enough. I got no issue with that there. And yeah, everything else I think is fine. Although, yeah, with flicker-free technology and then without flicker-free. But then again, I don't know any monitors nowadays that are susceptible to flickering, other than obviously the old CRT screens. I don't know, anyone have an issue with their monitor flickering? I've not encountered that before, ever. And then, this being the funniest, or one of the funniest bits, we've then obviously got, I do actually have a picture of me trying to play, we've loaded up Rocket League with my monitor up vertically. So, they've got this guy obviously playing Doom, I think it's Doom or something like that. And then, like, they've put it there as a 90-degree clockwise thing. Now, surely you would advertise the flexibility of it in terms of the other stuff you use it for. It's obviously, yeah, okay, it might be a gaming monitor, but gamers might watch Twitch or YouTube or browse the internet, you know. Perhaps, maybe, you know, have that selling point of the pivot as being better for reading documents, better for all the other stuff that you might want to use it for. Smart air vent design. It's a monitor. And, oh, there we go. That's it. But it has got really good reviews. And, yeah, no issues. No issues with the actual monitor itself. It was more just the marketing that I wanted to really talk about a little bit. But, yeah. Anyway. Random marketing stuff there by Asus. Just hilarious. I found it quite funny. So I thought I'd share it. Anyway, guys, hope you all enjoyed this breakdown of the Asus PG278QR 27-inch QHD HDMI 1 millisecond 165 Hz G-Sync gaming monitor. Whew. I'm done. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you all next time. Bye for now.